Hey Lindsay. Okay, so I have been trying to make this video and I kept accidentally stopping it. And it's too bad because Albie the cat came and said hello. It was cute and sweet. What is he doing? He's doing something right now. Um, and I had said all these things, which I'll feel silly repeating. But at any rate, good morning. I just thought I'd make a quick video before I go run some errands. This is Sunday at 9:30. And I thought I'd show you a few things. So we are sitting at my dresser. This is my vanity, rather. This is an Art Deco sort of waterfall 1920s Depression era piece, and I have a matching dresser that I got in Austin many years ago. It's not in amazing condition. I had a guy take a look to see how much it would cost to refurnish. It'd be like $1,000. He did a drawer to just show me. And maybe someday I'll do that, or maybe someday I'll just get a nicer quality dresser and vanity piece. But I personally love that waterfall deco thing. Okay, so there's just a few things I want to show you as we welcome you to my little dresser. This is the bedroom. The bedroom that I am in right now, or the only bedroom, we've moved to a place where there's one bedroom, trying to save money, is very much a work in progress. We've been here 3 months. The living room is a little more together than the bedroom. In fact, I have pictures I haven't even put up yet. See, I'll show you. My mama. This is my mama when she was a little bitty thing, maybe 5 years old. So cute. I see her face in it, but I know her face very well. She's on a pony. I need to put that on one side of the dresser. On the other side, or the vanity, I'm sorry, the mirror. On the other side, this is something you've seen, Lindsay. This is my beautiful, insanely beautiful grandmother, Betsy Albright, who was as smart and sweet as she was beautiful. But I love this photograph. And that hair was natural. Her hair was naturally that curly. How gorgeous. Anyway, I will put that on the other side of the mirror. Haven't done it yet. Need to get the old partner with the hammer and the nails because I just nervously watch. I don't do that. And then on the other side, or one of the sides, I kind of mix it around. This is my grandmother, or my great-grandmother. This is my grandfather. This is mother, the Albright side. Very turn of the last century hairdo there. She was an amazing person from what I understand. My mother actually knew her well. She died, of course, before I was born, but she helped my mother spent a lot of time with her when she was very young, and she had my grandfather when she was 40. It was a surprise. Oh, hello, 40. You think that kind of thing's over at that point. So at any rate, oh, and since we're looking at photographs, here's a button. It's just a silly button, but that is my grandmother. I told you she was beautiful. This was during her 80th birthday. We made a bunch of buttons of her different photographs, and I'm so glad we did because it was an amazing celebration. My grandmother loved it. My grandmother always looked at least 10 years younger than she was, and she just loved it, and she was the belle of the ball. And then very shortly thereafter, the next year and a half, somewhere around that, very quickly she died. So she did not have a lot of, she was perfectly lucid and perfectly engaged in life up until pretty close to the end, the last few months. So she had a very sudden downturn, which in a way, I mean, that's probably, as far as these things go, one of the better ways it can be because most of her life and most of my memories of her are quite good. And she had that amazing experience. Okay, so what else do we want to look at my vanity? So some of this stuff is, well, I'll just go through all of it. Why not? So this here, this is, I could not tell you how to pronounce these type of jewelry box. They're French, ormolo. If you play around with that wording on Google, it would come up. This is actually fake. The real ones can be fairly expensive, obviously, and this is a total fake one. And here, I'm your girl for antiques, and I've totally got a fake one. What are you gonna do? I actually got it at, believe it or not, Urban Outfitters. But I just realized that, I just wanted the look. I wasn't going to spend as much money on it, so I got it. But inside, I have some antiques inside. Here is, oh, a pen. Okay, right here. It has a kind of Edwardian look. I'm not sure if that's true or not. And I got it from one of my grandmothers, and I don't remember which one now. It was something that came in terms of something I got upon their death. My other grandmother died when I was younger. This is my grandmother's, the one that I talked about, whose picture we were looking at. This was something that she wore all the time, this watch. And I don't suspect that it's particularly, you know, worth a lot of money or anything like that, but it is extremely sentimental because she wore it all the time. Okay, now I'm gonna cry, so I will stop. Okay, so this box is just a fun, cheap little, you know, there's must be a name for this. You see these in, okay, I have to, what, I'm so ridiculous. In my old age folks, I cry at the drop of a hat. So this box, you see these types of boxes in various antique stores. And I got this, I think, back when I was in college somewhere in North Carolina. And I just thought it was fun. I don't know if you recall, Lindsay, I was obsessed with cameos, cameo necklaces, cameo earrings, cameo rings. I still love them and still drawn to them, but the obsession has settled down a bit. But I think this is so cute. Not expensive. I suspect this was less than $10. This is very cool. I would be curious to know what era this comes out of. This was something I got from my grandmother on my father's side, who died when I was, I'm going to say 13, around that age. So beautiful perfume bottle. Raffi loves this one. He thinks it's his favorite of the various thingamagums that litter the vanity. This is a fabric flower. That Lindsay, there's that store in Austin on South Congress. I hope it is still there. I'm sure it is. Tesoros. I got this at Tesoros for myself. And for some reason, it sits on the vanity ever since. There's the button that I already showed you. There's this book. Oh, it's so cool. My Friend Annabel Lee by Mary MacLane. So cool. And actually, I bought this online because I read the book that was recently reissued by Mary MacLane called I Await the Devil's Coming. And I read about it in Bookslut. Wonderful website. And it's been republished because it's considered sort of the first teenage blog, angst blog, and it is great fun. I mean, you got this, it's what, early 1900s teenager Mary MacLane who feels these deep, passionate feelings and these dark, iconoclastic ideas, and it's just great fun. And this is a later novel by that same writer, which was not as popular as I Await the Devil's Coming, but is weird, which I can dig. A discussion, it says My Friend Annabel Lee, it's a discussion with her doll, Annabel Lee, about various existential matters. So fun. And I keep it up here because it's a nice old book. Let's see, what should I do next? Okay. Jewelry box. I don't know if you are like me, but I find jewelry boxes, there's something magical about them. When I go to antique stores or flea markets, I'm drawn to jewelry boxes. I think it's the whole box, Pandora box treasures, something kind of intimate. I don't know, I love them. So I have a lot, or at least to me a lot. I'm sure a ton of people have more. This is cracked, you can see. I got it at probably the flea market or an antique store. This is a Metropolitan Museum of Art. You can even go probably now to their website, and they periodically have different artwork that is turned into a music box like this. And I would have to, I believe, yeah, the music box did not come on. I think I have to twist something. Ow! Don't slam your fingers, okay. And this is Degas, as you can see. I love Degas. What's not to love? And then in here, it looks like I have various pieces of paper, probably fairly private, that I will look through another time. This is odd. Oh, do you see this? beaded bag used in 1917, and it has a name. And that, folks, now that I just saw that, this bag I have from 1917, I have it hanging on my door because it's so gorgeous. Tell me that is not friggin' beautiful. I bought this when I was an adjunct and I had no money, but I was not paying rent because I was living with my mom for that semester. And so I splurged what little money I had on this completely impractical, lovely piece, which I have actually worn to a wedding, I think. But mostly I just adore it. I actually thought it was the 1920s, and then after I had bought it, I saw that card and it said 1917. So close, but it actually predates the 20s. I love that. Love it. And I keep the card, I suppose, in here. Oh, the music is still playing. So anyways, various things in here. One thing I'll show you is this. I need to get it. It's silver, so I should get it cleaned. But this was actually my grandmother's on my dad's side. And it lists, actually it doesn't list her. So the K is Krantz. That's her maiden name. So it must be her mother's. So that's very, very cool. Along with that, and I have this, which also has a K for Krantz, and I'm trying to figure out, that would not be my grandmother, though, so I'm not sure whose that is, but it's from her side of the family. Okay, bye, Degas. Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay, and then another jewelry box. Whoop. This one is, it's kind of a mirrored front. This I got at Home Goods. Ain't nothing fancy. I probably spent $15 or $20 on it, and I just thought it was, I'm drawn to boxes. And here we have an assortment of jewelry. Now, it's a tangle. It is an absolute tangle. So, Lindsay, you might recognize this. This is what I used to wear. This cameo was around my neck for like 2004 or 2003 to about 2010, and actually, it came with this diamond, or I collected it with this diamond necklace, which I was given when I was 16 by a boy. My beloved jade earrings, which are broken, and I need to get them fixed. Anyway, okay, so there's so many cool things in here I would show you, but I don't have the time to detangle them. And that leads me to the next thing I'm going to show you. I bought this to hang necklaces on. Is this not the weirdest, coolest, strangest little thing? So I'm going to just hang some necklaces on it so that they don't get tangled and I can quickly put them on. It was made in India. I actually got this at Anthropologie, the website. Never in my life have I ever bought anything from Anthropologie. I don't know how this sort of bohemian vibe it gives off. I don't know how people who are bohemian-esque can afford it, but this was on sale, so it really wasn't that expensive for what a cool piece it is, and it'll probably be the only thing I ever get from Anthropologie, unless, I don't know, I suddenly become rich, because that's likely when you're a teacher to suddenly come into wealth, right? Anyway, I think that's cool. Need to put it up along with the pictures. And then little plates. I'll just show these little plates. I guess that'll be maybe the last thing I show you, or among the last thing I show you. I'll stop. These little plates, they're antique plates. I don't know if you can see, or at least vintage. Let's see. Can we see that? Yeah. Those are both things that I've inherited at various points, just kind of gotten them from grandparents. So they're cool looking, and I keep my jewelry that I wear, some of the jewelry I wear fairly frequently. Glass bracelet, I think I discussed before. Rings. Fun bracelet. Ooh, earrings fell on you. Fun bracelet with coins sort of thing. That kind of thing. I'll show you what is perhaps the neatest among the different things in the plate is this. This is a Deco, or not Deco, maybe Deco. I don't want to use that word. People throw that word around, and I don't want to be that kind of person. But it's made of that kind of celluloid sort of thing, and it's a hair clip, and it's actually pretty big. You can oftentimes see this kind of material for real small clips. And I don't know when it would come from, but I would say 30s, maybe 20s. I don't know. But I like it a lot, and I've worn it a few different times. I should wear it more. Anyway, is that all I was going to say? Yeah. I suppose now I should go run some errands. Hi. I hope you're doing well. Let's video, vlog, what have you soon.